Hello, and welcome back to the second episode in our horror installment here with the Dice Jailers. I am Bjorn Anders, the Dungeon Master for these horrifying festivities, and these are the same wonderful players who are
Okay.
Ash.
I'm Jordan.
And Skylar.
So for
You really expected us to remember that off the top, huh?
yeah,
We're going in with a great energy, you guys. Glad to be here. Got
Woo!
your head in the game.
if no one can tell, that was done without rehearsal. That is just
Yep.
well-oiled machine.
I feel
Off
like
the
we
dome.
say that every episode.
We do, and you know what the thing is? We are the WD-40 of gaming, just consistently well lubricated.
I don't
Jordan, you have
exactly
announcements,
know
I
what
believe.
you mean, and I don't like it. Anyway, for show announcements, this episode, as always, our episodes go up on Fridays at 6 p.m. and then on our YouTube channel Mondays at noon. Keep an eye out for our friends over at the Die is Cast Gaming, Save the D8, No Latency, Anti-Heroes Anonymous, The Ugly Radio, Smoking Glue Guns, all of our friends that we tell you to go look for all the time because we love to support our friends. We also love to support the writers and actors strike that's going on right now, as well as all strikes in general. Don't cross picket lines. Be good. Yeah.
Want to give additional shout out to a buddy of mine, Omega Jones. You may know him as the Critical Bard. He just started playing in a really cool Curse of Strahd game. So if you get a chance to check that out, everything Omega does is great. And he is a really, really nice guy and gives wonderful hugs. So if you ever get to meet him, ask if you can have a hug. I highly recommend it.
The hugs are the important part.
They are. Look, I'm a hugger. I'm not afraid to admit it.
And last but not least, the J-Name announcement.
Mhm.
If you can see on the screen over here by me, we have our Ko-fi up. That is ko-fi.com/dicejailers. You can go there to give us money, either one time or every month. That will not only help us have this channel keep going, have upgrades for this, pay someone to do actual good graphic design instead of the nonsense that I've thrown together, as well as to pay our artists for character portraits and stuff like that. And if you subscribe monthly, you'll be able to join our Discord channel where we have a bunch of memes and Bjorn messing with us constantly, a channel to do an AMA with the cast about anything that's happening during the show, a channel for wild speculation on what you think might happen in the story later, to give Bjorn more ideas for different kinds of Bodax to throw at us.
Best monster in the game.
It's not. They're hard to fight. But all that said, please, if you've got the extra scratch and you're not giving it to, say, a creators fund to help the striking writers and actors, maybe give the money to us. And money, please. It's got to be done.
Yeah, that was borderline flawless right there. With all of that, the four of you recently survived what was left of a shindig at a manor taken over by these giant worms that could drive individuals to madness. You were sent there by Baron Henrik Rennet to find out what happened to his wife. Turned out she was dead. But you came back with that news, and that caused you to be rewarded for your efforts, though you weren't the original 4 that set out to do it, as your cleric got eaten. But you found an ally there. Speaking of, why don't we briefly describe who we have in this quartet?
Great. I remember that I'm first this time. So I'm playing Ajax. Ajax is a human fighter. A human fighter. She looks fucking exhausted. She's tired, kind of everything, not just of you, but also of existence. She is wearing clothes and also chainmail. And she has a short sword and a shield and a glove on the hand, on her shield hand and not on her sword hand. Dark skinned, just straight, long black hair that's greasy looking. Yeah.
And this me, I guess. I'm playing Daemus Young, Dai for short. He's a sort of lanky, I said Balkan looking, sort of like a half elf, almost as Dampier. He doesn't ever like to talk about it really. Flouncy, long black hair. He does wear like a leather jacket, sort of got a metalhead look to him, bearded. He plays a lyre, which looks like this. And it's very much just sort of, yeah, he's, I don't know, it's kind of scrappy, kind of scrawny looking, but not, I don't know, there's something, since you've seen him last, he now has a big sleeve of a tattoo and sort of like a haunted look in his eye.
Terrifying.
That makes 2 of us, buddy. Let's go.
And so I'm playing Denka since Yoros got eaten. Denka is a winged tiefling, that red skin that seems to have a little bit of the color sucked away, because he is also a Dampier-ic. Wearing some light leather armor with the scimitar at his side. The tips of his wings at the bottom seem to have all of these cuts and scars in them, and then the new thing that he has is just on a little like silvered chain is a little pendant of the comedy and tragedy masks.
Interesting.
How did I end up with 2 theater kids? Fuck.
So Rael is kind of a tall, light-skinned elf with long white hair tied loosely behind their back, with leather armor that kind of, they don't fill out. Got studs that are burnished, and they have just like a sullen look on their face, like they've always seen something really sad and they're about to cry.
And the 4 of you have been summoned to one of the bedchambers of Baron Henrik Rennet, this local lord who had rewarded you for bringing back news of his wife. Her body has been brought back to the homestead, and funeral rites and cremation were performed. But over the last few days, the Baron has become increasingly ill. And as you all stand around this bedside, he looks up to you. You can see his eyes have these huge bags underneath them. Looks like he has not slept well, if he's slept at all, in days. Wearing long, dark robes. You can see just under the thin, white bedsheet. Looks up to you all. And, I can't thank you enough again for bringing Eleanor's remains home to me. However, I must ask another task of you. We have a mausoleum not far from here in the Painted Valley. If you could bring her remains there so that they could be interred, so that she could properly rest amongst our family, I will reward you handsomely. Should you wish to be paid in gold, I would happily do so, or I would have a keep built for you here in my city. All expenses paid, of course.
For sure. Yeah, that sounds great, dude. Can I roll an insight checker on this guy?
Hell yeah, go right ahead, please.
It's a 19.
It's the 19. And I also forgot to mention, the music you'll hear here all brought by Sirenscape. Forgot to do that nod. Sirenscape, they're awesome. A great way to add music and ambiance to all your tabletop games, or even if you're just chatting with people. I don't know your life, but Sirenscape is awesome. I encourage them. We use them. So with the 19, you've only spoke with the Baron a handful of times, but you can tell he doesn't seem to be all there. Like, he's starting to slip into a madness, and you think undertaking this might be what he needs to grant him peace of mind, that perhaps something related to this is what's keeping him up at night and what's slowly causing him to slip away, and this might be what he needs, not just for what he believes for Eleanor. This might be a little more for himself, so that he can rest more easily.
I mean, we're not doing anything anyway.
I mean, I've got some soup on at home, but I can take that on.
No, soup is very good. It keeps you healthy. Maybe you should eat soup before you go. I recommend that.
You walked out of your house with the soup on.
It's a low simmer. I didn't think this conversation would last that long.
Does he have the ashes on him?
Not physically on his body. He's not holding the urn at this moment.
Well, good. I guess that's healthier.
No, he's not like laying in bed, cuddling an urn like a teddy bear.
Hey, we've all been there, you
This
know?
is like 1991 Undertaker.
For
Yeah,
sure.
That's like a Saturday for me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He'll also say to you that the family crypt for Eleanor, it's been abandoned for quite some time. If, in addition to interring her remains there, if you could let me know the state it is in, perhaps I could send some workers to repair it as needed, so it could be properly kept in her honor.
Yeah, of course. It's the least we can do, you know.
The journey to the Painted Valley is about 2 days from here. I will, of course, give you all the provisions you need to get there.
Right, and our driver. What was his name? I'm so bad with names. What's his name?
Zimmenhofer.
Dimmenhoff.
Yes, Zimmenhofer will, of course, be well compensated for taking you out there, and he will watch over your belongings as you take the footpath up to the mausoleum.
2 days is a while, you know. That's enough time to start working on some new material for the band. I'm sure Montressor will be excited when I get back.
Oh, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. And should you inter her remains in addition to the financial compensation or the keep, I would be most willing to get your band quite the audiences. I feel it's the least I can do.
Draco Lich fistfight. You know, we've been recording, using those little stones. It's been good. But
Yes.
we need a wider audience.
Have you ever played a formal ball before?
Yes, many formal balls. So many balls.
Make a deception check. He's doing insight with this.
That is a nat one. My lyre
you.
breaks the string.
He goes, well, first time for everything, I suppose. Why not? Could be fun to try a new thing.
I'm leaving after that. If I could blush, I'm dead, but I just walk out.
He'll gesture to one of his attendants who briefly goes out of the room, and they come back holding this small silver urn. So, these are Eleanor's remains. If you would please take them to the mausoleum. The crypt is a 3-story tower, the upper floor being where the immediate family is interred, and you'll see a place for her remains, and if inter them there, I would be most appreciative.
And folks, who's taking the remains? Who wants them?
I'll take them.
I was gonna say, it probably shouldn't be someone like us, and I'd kind of look at Ajax that is usually fighting right up in their face.
I'll take good care
I'm
of
just
them.
assuming there's going to be a fight with someone.
What, is there going to be fighting? Do you think? I mean, it's an abandoned mausoleum. What
Yeah.
could go wrong?
Yeah.
It's about this point, by the way, that you probably noticed that Ajax is so fucking hammered right now. This is the happiest you've ever seen Ajax. She is obliterated. Yeah, let's do it.
Safe travels to you all. I look forward to the good news when you return. Pardon me.
Okay.
Pardoned. Okay.
Go turn your soup off.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Denka will just fly.
So we have a 20-minute montage about the soup, real quick, and
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all of us eating, and a little bit spills on your.
Yeah, what kind of
shirt.
soup is it there,
Yeah.
Denka?
It's pretty simple. It's a solid beef stock, some lentils, some celery, some carrots. It's almost like if there were actual like chunks of beef in it or
No.
potatoes, it'd be closer to a stew.
Okay, you following
it's-
a recipe?
Not really. Denka's just kind of doing what he do.
Great. Roll a wisdom check. See how it comes out.
Fuck.
It's not done. It's not done.
It's like it needs to simmer longer. But
Sure. This is just for down the line.
he said just wisdom.
Yeah, just roll a d20, add your wisdom mod.
Okay. Then
Unless your proficiency in cook's tools.
I think No, actually, I did have Yoros proficient with cook's tools though, because it was
I did.
dumb.
You did.
No proficiency here, baby.
I put points in wisdom for some reason for Denka, so that's 21.
What? Okay. When you get back and eat this, Gordon Ramsay got nothing on this soup.
I'm gonna spend the whole time figuring out why, if we're both Dampier, one of us needs to eat soup.
It's for the smell mostly.
Cool. I'm glad you got to keep that ability. Anyway.
You don't smell?
I'm good. What do you? No.
Like some people put out potpourri. I make soup.
That's fair.
I remember
Absolutely
Yoros also
fair.
made soup.
No.
So the 2-day travel to the Painted Valley is, by day, completely uneventful. Nothing occurs. At night, all of you, while you sleep, you hear these whispers. Just whispers of Odin's voice. We all long to rest. It's been so long since we have been at peace. The decay touches all. And things of a similar theme.
Yeah, we all love to rest. Wish they would shut the fuck up.
For a second, I thought it was coming from the urn. No, I
Was
open the
it?
lid. Listen.
You don't hear anything coming from the urn.
There you go.
The voice just only seems to be there when you sleep. And after the 2-day travel, you reach this valley, and you quickly see why it's called the Painted Valley. Plant life and flowers of all sorts of varieties stretched out as far as the eye can see in just vibrant colors. And a lot of it looks a bit overgrown. It's extremely fragrant. The first scent that hits your nostrils is just very light and sweet, the floral notes itself, and then you kind of get almost this sense of almost like rotting fruit, and it's just this huge melange of scents that are not overpowering but impossible not to notice. And as Zimmenhofer brings the cart to a stop, and you can see the beginning of this footpath going up a hill, and you can see this tower at the end of the path. There's this small cottage near where he's stopping. You can see this older human man out front, just kind of tending to some of the plants. And he glances your way as you begin to step down from the carriage. Just kind of intently looking at all of you. Not saying anything at the moment, just looking at you very intently.
So,
Afternoon. Can I help you with something?
Just here to inter some remains.
Oh! You're, friends of the, family up yonder, I take it.
sure, yes.
That's
And
funny.
Contractors, what's the difference?
Sure, that's... Now, I haven't seen anybody come out this way in a good 30 years. All of a sudden, you're all here, yeah.
You ever
I probably shouldn't be saying this, but you might want to leave before something bad happens. Bad things happen sometimes. You might want to get down the road.
Do you cause the bad things, or do bad things happen around you?
What bad things?
What bad things?
I'm asking you. What bad things? What are you talking about?
You just
I'm gonna
said
roll an
bad
insight.
things.
I'm gonna roll an insight.
Who
check.
said? I didn't say anything. I just asked you what you were doing here. Yeah, good.
It's another nat 1. Doing great, gang.
Get him out early.
That's a series wrap on those dice for Ash.
They're digital. I don't. You're muted, man.
The dog's barking. I also rolled an insight check, and
Yep.
2.
Two.
Natural
Awesome.
2.
Yeah.
So
This just seems like kind of a crabby old man.
I love
what we
this
call a
guy.
Harbinger.
Yeah, this guy rocks.
Look, footpaths up that way, mausoleums at the end. You can't miss it. Just hurry up what you're doing and just get the hell out. I got a lot of work to do.
Can do.
Are you getting paid? You haven't talked to anyone for 30 years. You're getting paid still?
I get coin delivered fairly regularly, and
Oh, through the mail? That's crazy.
I mean it's flown in by. But why are you so curious about how I make my livelihood?
You haven't
I'm not.
spoken to anyone in 30 years, dude. That's wild to me.
You're making a bad first impression on your first people in 30 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, maybe if I'm lucky, it'll be my last people for 30 years.
Did you say your money gets flown in by bird? I'm I'm making a mental note to like figure out how to get paid by bird.
I don't much think I like you, son.
Hey, that is not the first time I have heard that.
Nah. Look at my
All right.
shocked face.
Footpaths, you say.
I guess
We-
we'll just
we
go and avoid whatever vague thing you were warning us about that you don't want to tell us anymore.
What in the name of the gods are you talking about?
Walking away.
Apparently nothing.
Yeah,
And I keep walking.
I follow.
Nah. He's gonna go back to what he's doing, and so all of you begin your path, your way up the path here, and as you progress, you go about. I'd say let's see here. I'll move you all. Say about 30 feet down the path. Yeah, there we go. Because that's the nice thing is I can move all of you on the map. As you go about 30 feet down, everybody roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, cool. Natural 20 for 22.
Ooh.
19.
The opposite.
How about Ajax?
Uh-huh.
How about Ajax too? I just want to see if it's just Denka that shat the bed here.
12.
12. 12's just enough.
Hey.
As Denka, you're just kind of taking in all the sights and everything along this path, because the biggest thing you notice, Denka, is there's a lot of like floral accents to this path. These vibrant purple flowers, and they're very pretty and they're very nice. But the other three of you notice is you can see sort of like this very gentle lift and then release to them, almost like something breathing, just. And as you look around, you can see all of these flowers. It's not like you're seeing like breath over here, breath over here, over here, over here, over here. It's not separate. You can see it's just all of them in unison. Rise, fall. Rise, fall.
Does anything like a good nature?
Yeah. I do.
I love
spend a lot of time out here.
flowers.
Uh, 16 on a nature check.
So nature check. You, Rael, you lean down at one of the flowers, looking at it closely, kind of move it aside to see what's beneath. And that sort of rotting scent you caught on the air hits your nose again here, as you can see. Now you see what's given all these flowers a uniform color everywhere. As you can see this vibrant violet fungus underneath. And as you move that aside and you check, glancing behind you, you can now see that these two much larger violet fungi have started to grow upward out of some of the flowers behind you. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
The mycelium doesn't like us being here.
I don't know what that
16.
means. Oh, right. I have a -1 to initiative.
Love it. Let's see here. 25 to 20. Sweet. 20 to 15.
I got 16.
Okay. That's 16 for Ty. 15 to 10.
11.
Okay.
12.
12. There
10.
you go, Ajax. 10 for Rael.
The fuck? How did I come second in initiative? I have a -1. Come on, you guys.
Because I rolled an
3
8.
initiative.
Jesus Christ.
All good. So that is gonna put Dai, you are up first. You can now see these large fungi that have grown up and outwards, and you can almost see there's like this tendril on each of them, sort of reaching out in y'all's direction.
Do I feel threatened by this, or can we just leave? Okay.
Book it.
You tell me.
Yeah,
Complete
great.
silence.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave, I think, with my lyre.
You want to run up to him and cast Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Where are they, Bjorn?
If you can you see on the map?
Yeah, they're
I can
right
see.
there.
Oh, it's just me that's out of the loop. Cool.
Yeah, I'm like right.
Let me make sure.
Yeah,
let me make sure that you can see their.
The little purple boys.
It's dark for me. It is
Cool.
all dark for me right now.
Appreciate you letting me know. Let's see here.
I did eventually get in though. Hey, I'm here.
That's all that matters.
So yeah, I also need a ping because I don't know where the fuck we are on the map.
Here.
Huh?
It's very interesting that some of you can't see, but
Who needs to see? I know what I'm doing.
Fair enough. Because I can see the map.
Yes.
Bjorn, do you have like icons for specific things, or is it just all of this purple?
all of that. If you can see the map, you can see yourself there, Danka.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're down below you.
Oh, the tendrils.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna run forward and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Love it.
And yeah, they have to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty, let's see how good they are at con. I don't recall them being great at it. Oh, that's a 14. That's a natural 14 and a natural 4. So one of them does quite well. The other one, not so much.
Okay. That's rolling 2d8. That's 9 damage. And I think with Thunderwave, it's
One that takes the
half.
full damage will get knocked back. The other one will just take half. Was knocked back 2. We'll take. And so you go down there, getting just a massive power chord, emphasis on the power, and just this massive concussive sound, boosh, coming outward, knocking one of these fungi back. The other one just reeling back and then snapping back into place, starting to gesture out towards you. This is ready to Ajax. You are up.
Okay. Well, I can't see the map, so just put me up.
Will do.
Die is up next to them, right? You're
Yep.
like in range of them, right?
Yeah, I'm within 5 feet.
All right. Well, put me next to Die.
Done.
Okay, great. Fucking whack. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. Okay. Not great. Does a 13 hit?
Sure does. So go and give me damage on that.
Hey. Okay, so this is with my short sword. Yeah, and I don't really know where to begin with this thing, so it's just a little overhand whack. For 5
Love
slashing
it.
damage.
So you see as Ajax goes charging up, stabbing this short sword into it. You can see a large chunk of the fungus just kind of break off and slough to the side. Damage definitely done.
It's just a thing.
Yep.
Just the fungus.
Say, Denka, you are up. Rael, you're on deck.
Well, that seemed to work, so I'm just gonna fly on over beside Ajax, pull out my scimitar, and copy paste.
Love it. Make an attack roll.
20 got stuck in the tower.
How very dare.
Fucking fuck the tower.
Bad omen.
Yeah, but that's an 18 to hit.
Definitely hits. Give me damage, please.
All right. And that is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. And so you watch as Denka charges up and attacking this thing, your weapon straight down the center of it, splitting it in twain. You watch it kind of sloughs off to either side. That one is no more.
Great.
Rael, what you got?
How far away is the other stalk?
That one is 30 feet away from you.
I'm going to rub my hands together, put the urn in my backpack,
Okay.
twist my ring, and jump all the way. My
Yeah!
ring is a jump attack.
Boing. Make an attack roll.
How did I end up with 3 theater kids in the same party?
Ooh, I overshot my jump.
What did you roll? These things have quite the low AC. You might have still hit.
8?
That hits.
Wow, so generous, so kind.
They have a very low armor class.
Okay. Well, it's 4 piercing damage.
4
as I
piercing
bring the
damage?
rapier down.
Love it. And then, you know what? Go ahead and roll an extra d4 for bludgeoning damage. You come down like Zelda 2 Link right here, because that's funny.
Thank you. That is a 2.
Alright, so a total of 6 points of damage as you pierce into this with your rapier. It looks like it's having a hard time holding itself together. That is going to bring it to the fungus's turn. And you notice the first thing that happens is 2 more appear as they grow outwards out of the whole mass of plants. And let's see how many rotting touch attacks this one gets to make here on Rael. That's a 3. So it gets to make 3 rotting touch attacks. So the first attack is a 18 to hit. Second one is a 5 to hit. The third one is a 9 to hit. So
And post disadvantage on that first one.
makes it an 8 to hit. So that one will miss. You watch as
Fuck
just these
you.
3 tendrils go very quickly out of it towards Rael. The other 2 fungi, one will just slither up.
Sorry to
here,
everyone else.
next to Die and Ajax. One will slither up here, so it's next to Ajax and
Seems pointed, but fine.
Denka. And now there are 3 of them. And Die, you are up.
Cool. I'm gonna take my longsword, which we have named Compensator.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just slice.
All right.
Just slice. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Yeah, that's a 17.
17. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, and then
Also, you peek behind the curtain. Their armor class is 5.
okay, that's 6 damage.
Always
6
bad
points.
news.
Oh.
When it's that easy to hit, that's bad news.
Mm-hmm.
That
Much
does
damage
mean,
is he-
unless I critically fail, I hit.
As you swing down with a compensator, you take a good chunk off of this. You watch you completely slice one of the tendrils off, and you watch just as a tendril regrows from that spot. It's now smaller, but the tendril is still there.
Hey, I hate this. I hate
Yeah.
this. That's gross.
Ajax, what you want to do?
Same thing I always do, Pinky.
Stab things with a short sword to make it happen.
Correct. Okay, well, it doesn't miss. Because again, unless I get a natural 1 to critically fail, it will not miss.
Yeah, these things are not hard to hit.
5 slashing damage again.
Great. So yeah, carving into the same one as Die. It is not looking great, but damage done there. Denka, what do you got? Rael, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna strategically slide over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slash at this one.
Cool. Make an attack roll.
Did not miss.
How much damage?
Not by much. And that is 9 points of slashing damage.
Love it. So yeah, you carve into it. It's definitely looking like it's hurt, but still in one piece. Rael, what you got?
I'm gonna copy Denka here and slide strategically between these two.
Love it.
And I'm actually going to attack the one that Die is on to see if I can't get sneak attack.
You absolutely would get sneak attack.
Thank you. Okay, well, I did roll a natural 1.
Which
The only thing we weren't supposed to do, but it is a
Yeah.
plus
Mhm.
5, so it's a 6.
yeah, it is still a failure because it's a natural 1.
Yeah.
As
Only
like
thing we weren't supposed to do.
as you go over to make this attack on this one that's facing off with Die, you go to thrust out with your rapier and you look back and you'd see that one of the tendrils of this fungus that you left behind is gripped around it. It's holding it taut. That is going to make it the turn of the violet fungi. So the first thing that happens
Uh-huh.
is 2 more appear.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Alright.
The other 3, let's see how many. Let's see, one of them is going to make 3 attacks on Ajax. How many attacks? Ooh, it only makes 1 on you, Ajax. So I don't think an 11 hits you.
It doesn't.
This one is going to divide its attacks on Ajax, and no, it's only going to attack Die because it only got 1. It's a 7 that won't hit you. They don't have much of a to hit bonus, and this other one can go between Denka and Rael. Well, that one gets 3 attacks. Let's do 2 on Denka, 1 on Rai. Rael first. That's 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Go ahead and take 1 point of necrotic damage. And then for Denka, that's an 18 to hit.
It
And
does.
a 14 to hit.
14 does not.
So take 3 points of necrotic damage from the one that does hit you. And now there are 5 of these things here. And you notice they are pulsing with sort of the same breathing in and out as all of the rest of the vegetation here. Die, you're up first. What do you want to do?
Is there any dry brush around?
Nothing
Like how-
here looks terribly
Okay.
dry. It's
Cool. I'm still gonna use prestidigitation to light a small campfire.
Mhm.
Just near one of these things, or even in the woods next to me.
Okay.
And
what is the goal for it? So I know what you're attempting here. Mostly, I don't want to narrate poorly if this goes
sure. So I Di thinks that maybe these are all connected somehow, and maybe even if it's fungus, right? Maybe it's even in the woods, right? Di has a lot of experience with like shrooms, right? So it's like maybe it's all connected somehow in one big circle. So if I hurt something with fire, it hurts all of it with fire, you know?
well.
So
I
that's
agree with that.
yeah, so I would like to just run up to something and set it on fire with prestidigitation as a small campfire.
Make an Arcana check.
You got it.
Glad hearing that. I no longer have to go to a festival this year to get that feeling, to hear those words.
That's a 15.
15. Yeah, with that, like you're thinking to yourself, okay, I can make a small campfire here to just try and do something. You've got a bunch of these in your midst. You notice the one that's on the opposite side of Rael, the one that's got a good grip on their rapier.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be having the most trouble staying upright of everything, and so you throw the campfire underneath that one. Just roll a d6 for me. We're gonna do d6 fire damage to this thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna use one of these. That's 3.
3. That is enough. So as you throw that underneath it, you watch as this fire immolates it, and as it's kind of burnt to a crisp. As it drops, you can give me either insight or nature for this.
I'm gonna go with insight.
Okay, give me an insight check.
That is only a 10.
10, I would say, is enough. These are very simple creatures. It's a violet fungus, and you notice they don't seem to be reacting like they were damaged from the fire. But when this thing kind of threw itself back, death throes, for a lack of a better term, you watched as all the rest of them kind of briefly hit a very similar pose. So the notion of it all being interconnected in some way, you feel like you're onto something there. Like somehow they are all connected to something, but one does not feel the pain of another. Like hitting one doesn't damage another per se, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I throw Rael the horns and say, I don't say anything. I just throw them the horns. That's...
Excellent.
I realized
Ajax.
what I was gonna say was stupid.
That's
Personal
never
growth
stopped
for
me. That's never
Daimus.
stopped me in my life, but you got more
Yeah.
self-control than I do.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. Man, I don't like, does it seem like, I don't know, like they all showed up? I don't even know. I don't even know if Ajax would be smart enough to even. No, I don't think. You know what? I don't think she would be. Never mind. I scoot forward. I fucking swing. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I hit. It's fucking.
Alrighty.
That's gonna be not a lot of damage. That's gonna be 3 damage.
3 points damage. Every little bit helps. You cut into this one surrounded by many of you a little bit more. Denka, what do you got?
Yeah, Denka's Di, you might have the right idea. And he's going to kind of nick the edge of his left wing, and his scimitar is going to just burst into flames. And I
Cool.
only hurt myself a little.
Good.
And then I will slash.
Your wing.
Yeah. And then I will attack at this one.
That one. Cool.
I feel like you should have gotten used to your wings being there by now. You have so many cuts on them.
Yeah, it's definitely not on purpose. So I hit. And that's a good 7 slashing damage and 2
Okay.
fire damage.
7
Right, yeah,
slashing,
why
2
would you
fire.
cut yourself on purpose? It doesn't make any sense.
You just cut deeply into this thing, and right when you kind of hit the central portion of it, and there's just something kind of stopping your blade, you pull it upward, and it sloughs off into 2 pieces, burning away. It is no more. Rael, what you got?
Turn around, and I hit the stock behind me.
Love it. Make an attack roll.
I hit it.
Okay, give me some damage.
That is 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. And that's the one between you and Dymus here for the sneak attack?
No, I was actually going for. I did
For-
not do sneak attack. Just
Oh,
to
for that
get this
Chumpo
one
over there.
off my
10.
ass. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, you pierce your rapier deeply into that one, causing some significant damage. So the first thing that happens.
Oh boy.
There's
Say
two
that
more
every time, and it
here.
doesn't get better.
It's two more here.
Don't
That's-
That's what you.
there.
That's what you sound like. You fucking
So I
idiot.
said-
That's what you fucking sound like.
Well, you know what? I take that personally. 2 more do not appear. 4 more appear.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I deserve that.
Should we go?
Maybe.
Should we leave?
And the 3 that can attack, let's see here, this one is going to shuffle over. One thing you notice about when they're able to move, it takes them a bit of time to move the 5 feet. You've each seen them move. They don't go very far, very fast.
We
But
should just
now,
run.
these are going to get to attack. So first, one of them is going to attack Denka. So that's how many it gets. So it gets 1 on you, Denka. That's a total of 5, so that won't hit you. One is going to attack 3 attacks on Ajax. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. The second attack is a natural 1, and the third attack would be an 11. So the one that does hit you will do 4 points of necrotic damage,
Oh.
and one of them is. Well, the only person that can reach is Rael. So Rael, it gets 4 attacks on you, Rael. That is a natural 2.
Nope.
That is a 12 total to hit. Does that hit you, Rael? That is a 16 to hit.
Yes.
And the last attack is a 21 to hit.
Disadvantage on that one.
Still a 16 to hit.
Eh.
So, Rael, go ahead and take a total of 10 points of necrotic damage from those 2 hits.
A rogue. Please, they're just a rogue, DM.
I have the remains, please.
Please, they have no hit points.
Oh no, that's right.
Hey, you do have the remains.
I
Yeah.
do. They're in my bag.
To
And
be
if you're
fair-
not careful, you're about to become the remains.
Me.
Is it?
It is your turn. Ask me if I
Okay.
feel bad, because I think
No,
you know the
I-
answer. Dara, you're up.
Go. Get out of here.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm gonna toss a bardic to Rael.
Sure.
For whatever good that'll do, and I say, "Hey, just hand me those remains," and I, throw me the remains. When
you'll
you get
throw
a
the whip?
chance. Yeah, just. I have an idea. Just throw them my way. I want to see what happens. Also, I had a question. Is that campfire still happening?
No, I would say because presentation is just a 1-action thing.
Yeah.
Kinda
Okay.
Woof, and it's gone. It
Alright.
immolated that one fungus, and now
Okay.
the fuel for that fire is no more.
For
So
sure.
are you going to hold your action until you are handed the remains?
I'm gonna move
Yeah,
slightly further from the fungus, and then
Yeah.
hold my action.
Okay.
Until I have
it's-
the remains.
It's going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you do that.
Hey, I've got a great record with those, so
That's a natural 20.
awesome. Fuck I'm gonna give it silvery barbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Does a 12 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
Yeah, but it's not.
But
a
it's
crit,
not a
so
20.
It's not a 20.
So take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I was so excited for a minute there.
Don't get
okay.
excited.
2 points necrotic.
All right, so Die is going to move a little ways away and is waiting to be thrown the remains. Ajax, you are up.
All right. I sheathe my sword. And I say, go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to circle around all of the rest of them to take their reactions. So they hit me, so the other 2 can go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to make 6 opportunity attacks on you because the thing is, these things have an intelligence of 1.
Right.
I don't think that any of them could realize that that's happening. Let me just get 6 d20s right now. Let's just make this real quick. Let's see here. That was a really good use of things there. Only one of them hit you.
Nice.
Because almost all of these were single digits.
Monica was really ready to play their second character.
So go ahead and take 8 points of necrotic damage.
8. Okay. Baby, I rolled full hit points on this level up. I'm never gonna die.
You know you just said those words out loud?
Bold,
Yeah.
bold words.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
My backup character is a cleric, so go ahead.
This is what I adore about you, Monica, is you will just like openly taunt the DM. She's like, you know what? No,
Oh, yeah.
I've got plans for this. If you gooch me, I got plans.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, I'm not scared of you.
Hashtag get Gooch 2023.
Get gooched. Get fucking gooched.
Yeah, you say you're not scared of me now. I have some save this. Yeah, there's some save the D8 audio that suggests otherwise when you guys met a certain disintegrating fae.
Bro, that was crazy.
Anyway, go check out Save the D8. It's a great show.
Please do. And I don't just say that because I got the pleasure of guest DMing for them. I was a fan before and still a fan now. They do great.
Man.
They do great shit. All right, so yeah, Ajax, you have burned all of their opportunity attacks. So any of you who wants to run away, you can do so without risking attack opportunities here. And that brings it to Denka. What do you want to do?
Well, my petty ass is going to get to about here, use my action to slash at this one, and then if I can,
Great.
use the rest of my movement to keep going after I
Yeah.
slash at it.
Sure.
Outstanding.
Swing away. Unless you roll a 1, you're hitting it.
I do hit by a whole 3.
Hey, let's see how much damage you do.
Boop. That is 5 points of... No, wait, math. I'm bad at math. 10 points of slashing and 4 points of fire.
Dang. Well, the slashing did it by itself, as that thing is completely gone. So go ahead. You could move further on down that
Great.
that violet path.
I'm not gonna go my full movement, but I will go up to here.
Great.
Just so like... Alright, so everyone's good?
Love it. Rael, you are up.
Well, I got this magic item that I have to use, so I rub my hands together, I pull the urn out of my backpack, twist my ring, and I jump over Die and drop the urn.
Make a dexterity saving throw to catch that urn.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Why are we like this?
That is a 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
one-handed. Not even looking. Like, yeah, I got this.
Great. And while they're going over me, my action is healing word.
Oh,
Love it.
And I am out of spell slots, y'all. You're on mute, Monica.
Yeah.
Or I can't hear you. I'm sure it was hilarious.
Am I muted?
Oh, yeah,
At
yeah,
least
we hear
whatever
you fine
just
now.
said was.
Whatever you said was.
I yelled too loud. I fucking peaked my mic and it was like, no.
Cool.
All
I
right.
said, we haven't even gotten there yet. What do you mean? You don't have any, you're the only one with healing and you busted all of it already? We haven't even gotten there.
Hey, yeah, I made a mistake. I fucked up. This is my apology notice. And look, it's
As long
gonna
as you
happen at
provide
some
equal
point. We all make. Oh wait, did I move even? I thought I said I moved away. Can I still do that since I
Sure.
have my action?
Yep,
Cool.
absolutely.
I'm booking it.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you.
how much was that healing word?
Oh, great question. It's 5.
Okay, so that's going to make it the fungus's turn. The first thing that happens, let's get them all in position first before I can say this.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
First thing
Mega
is
fungus.
6 more appear.
Cool.
One of them gets to attack you, Ajax. It gets to attack you 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
So that'll be another 1 point of necrotic damage. So
Okay.
minimum on that. And as far as movement, they're just going to. Now we can move 5. So we move 5 there. So it's 5 there.
Oh, it's ugly. Oh, it's real ugly on this screen, you guys. It's really ugly on this screen, you guys.
Oh, yours finally booted up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here at last.
Yeah, they can only move 5 feet at a time. So
Yeah. Don't think that I wasn't aware of the consequences of what was going to happen to me. I saw this and I said, let's do it anyway.
Hey, yeah, you know what? You chose violence, and that's okay. You may survive this yet.
That's all we can do in this life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, die. You are up. You are a little ways down this path. You're noticing where these things are appearing.
Yeah.
Ajax appears to have a way out currently if she gets her ass in gear here. But
Okay, yeah. God, I feel like I'm just spending everything I've got to make sure we don't
Oh.
die right now.
Don't. It's fine.
Okay. Cool.
I'm fine. Go. Keep running.
Cool, got it. I'm gonna just book it.
yeah, like you can move and use your action to dash.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
fully
do
go
that.
the path.
I don't even. Okay, so it's 70 feet. I want to move.
Yeah, that'll get you to the structure at the
Cool.
top of the map, and the bottommost line of it. Yeah, where you put yourself die. That's where you can see the door to this thing. You won't be able to interact with that
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
Really, you could take a gander at it if you wanted when you get there. We can't really do much.
Yeah, I'll take a gander. I'll perceive. Or should I do investigation? Either way.
So as you get there, you could it doesn't take you long to notice. There's this large, very heavy stone door. Just reaching out and grabbing the latch on it as you check it, it is locked.
Cool.
And that is your turn. Ajax, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, I am going to use that good old fighter classic and take a second wind here.
Second wind is fantastic.
So that is going to be, ooh, baby, I gained 10 hit points back.
Nice.
Oh, I'm fine, please. Oh, I'm fine. And then I'm going to use both my movement and action to to get the hell out of here.
So we're taking 6 opportunity attacks on you.
Yeah, 100%. We are. Let's go.
I
I
appreciate
proceed-
your style of play because it's very similar of mine. Called I have a high armor class. This is low levels. I'm not a coward.
I have a high armor class and a high HP, baby. I don't give a fuck. And I can do
Cool.
one thing in this fucking game, and it's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
Your AC is what, 18?
18.
Rad. I got 2 dirty 20s, but everything else missed you.
Okay.
So let's see how much necrotic damage you take here.
Yeah.
Rip, take a total of 10 points of necrotic damage.
God damn it. I just got that. Come on, bro.
I thought that was a gift to me. I thought you wanted to share that.
Well, I'm glad I did it, but still, come on. The fuck?
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, and that was...
you've still got,
Keep
you know, your action if you want to dash to get further on down.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Love it.
Right on down the road.
Denka and then Rael, y'all are up.
Yep.
What you want to do?
So the cool thing about having wings. Just gonna fly on up.
Great.
I'm gonna use my action though to just fire my light crossbow back at one, just in spite.
Great. Just make an attack roll. See what the hell happens.
We love that.
That hits. Yeah, Denka's petty. That's a good ol' 10 points of piercing damage.
Great. You know what? Just because I'm nice, I'm going to apply it to the weakest one and say that you gooch one.
Cool.
That's a present from me to you. Don't
Thank
say I
you.
never did
Wow.
for you. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep. You kill my character the first game, you give me this gift this game. That's
Hey, I might kill your character this game too.
that's
Yeah.
We've got
There's
backups.
time. You're not even in the damn mausoleum yet.
We haven't even gotten there.
Yep.
And our healer's all out of heals.
I forgot I was a healer in my defense.
Rahel, what do you want to do?
We're gonna run and run.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That is, you're gonna run and slightly curse your bard for not realizing they were the only one who could heal.
No, I'm not cursing my bard at all. My bard healed me.
That's actually fair.
Motherfucker.
So two things happen. All of these fungi advance closer to you all by 5 feet. That's the first thing that happens.
That's fine. How many?
How many of them are there down there?
No, how many are about to show up?
I like how you know
That's just
How-
a ticking clock.
how this works. This whole thing. This D4 that I'm gonna roll is gonna say how many show up right now.
Uh-huh.
That's a 4.
Oh, great.
Great. We gotta get that door unlocked, buds.
Let's just
Lads?
all of these that are here right now, audience, and let's see how many Bjorn adds.
So 2 appear over there,
No.
The fuck, you bastard.
They're
and
not
2
all by the
appear over
cloak.
here.
Cool.
Oh no!
Of course they're not.
This is
by
a
the
different
cloak.
collective of them.
Mm.
So that makes it Dai's turn. You
Cool.
have this big, heavy, locked stone door in front of you, and the encroaching death of all of this violet fungus slowly shifting towards you. What do you want to do?
Okay, this is gonna seem a little out of pocket.
I love it.
If this is too
All you
shenanigans, let me know. I wanna open the urn, take a little bit,
Okay.
and sprinkle some away from me and see if they react. If they're chasing us or if they're chasing the remains. Because they're
Oh.
fungus. And these are dead things. So I just want to see if that happens.
We'll call that your action, and you
Yeah.
can wait until it's their turn to find out if they react.
Can I roll an
They
insight?
go after all of you.
Cool. Okay.
Fine. That's fine. I think,
That's
you know,
fine.
it's smart.
That's cool. Okay.
I mean, what are we gonna do, though? Are we, if we decide that they're after the death thing, we just gonna leave them the urn and be like, well, good luck?
Well, we got them. We got them to the building. You know that they're interred. You know, we got the job done if we leave the thing here. You know, I was just figuring maybe that would happen. Okay.
Sense of
We
honor.
are calling that your action.
Okay, and then I think as a bonus I'm gonna give. Who looks the most beat up or needs help right now?
100% it's me.
Yeah. Okay. Did I already give you a bardic?
No.
You get
Okay,
your
I'm gonna give bonus action bardic to you.
Right. Great. I'm gonna use it, too. I'm about to
Alright.
use it right now.
Cool.
What are you gonna do with that? Because it's now your turn, Ajax.
Great. Okay. Oh, God. I'm bracing myself because I know this is gonna hurt real bad. The door ahead of me is locked.
It sure is.
It's big. It's heavy. It's locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's door. It's big. It's heavy. It's locked.
Shield arm.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the rest of my speed to charge it.
Give me an athletics check.
Uh-huh.
Thieves' tools.
That hand already doesn't grip things.
Correct. This hand is already very much in chronic pain, so. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty
You
good,
can, add that,
actually.
you can add that bardic inspiration. if
I
you want,
will,
just to see
I
how
will.
high you can get that number.
What is that, a 6?
Yeah, D6.
D6? 23.
Yeah! So you all watch as this heavily armored Ajax, mightily wounded numerous times from all these fungi, sees them closing in on the sides of you, sees Die throw some of the ashes on the ground, and just fully, I am done with this. Full on Captain America, putting that shield down. Is like in full proper Steve Rogers style. There's this massive boosh as fragments of stone door go in every last direction, and you all have access to this mausoleum.
Wait, was that a bad idea?
You're inside of it now, Ajax.
Yeah, you hear from out. Wait, was that a bad idea?
Guess we'll find out, dude.
That said, you notice, Die, that none of the fungi have reacted to these ashes that you sprinkled outward.
Okay.
And the rest of you, seeing this opening, noticing more fungi that's about to grow outward from these from this vegetation, you're all smart enough to know that you're probably safer on the inside. Which you all stand on the first floor of this tower. It's in the upper left section of this new map we're on. Though I'm gonna guess actually, you know what? Since Ajax smashed the door,
I try to start sweeping that shit one-handed. Start pulling it back up. Try to
I'm gonna give Ajax the ability to see, which you normally wouldn't have right now because there's no light in here.
Woo! I'm a human. Ah, shit.
I think everybody but Ajax has dark vision, don't we?
You know.
I'm gonna give you a lesser version of it.
Sure. Yeah, I can see. I got it.
That should give you a little vision right there.
Yeah.
Minimally. And you are all here inside of this tower. You can see, well, three of you can see that many of the room's walls are carved with reliefs of like violets and vines, and over off to the right side you can see that there are stairs along that wall that appear to lead upward. You can also see all of these dark black vines that are erupting up through the ceiling, snaking along the walls, and then go down deep into the ground itself. And Die, as you cross the threshold of this tower, you watch as the urn briefly lights up brightly, and poof, the ghost of Eleanor comes up and out of it, and she looks at all of you and she says, "Please bring peace to this place so that I may rest."
I am so sorry about sprinkling you on the ground earlier. Testing something out.
She looks at you and she just smiles gently. "You wish to preserve the life of yourself and your comrades. For that, I can bear you no ill will."
You are such a good dude. I would not. And I'm gonna hand Ajax. Hey, can you hold this for a second? The dagger.
Yeah.
The wicked. I called it the wicked ass dagger in my notes here, but it's the one that grants dark vision.
Yeah, and so as you
and
are,
also my eyes go white.
Yeah, that's normal. That's chill. Don't worry about it.
and that should update your vision a little better there, Ajax. You can probably see this room a bit better now.
Wow. Oh, cool.
Oh, so the eye thing's just the dagger. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. My eyes are like a piercing blue. You have dark vision. It's black.
Oh,
and white,
God.
But yeah.
But put it back. Put it back. I don't want to look at that.
It's weird. It's like when you take your glasses off for the first time in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
But blue eyes, huh? I mean, we're not all born lucky, but damn.
I know. Yeah. That came after I died. It's like, anyway, not important.
Sure.
Eleanor looks over all of you. kind of extends a hand outward. She presses it to her head, closing her eyes, and she looks back at all of you again. She goes, "An ancestor of mine, one who was quite wicked, has brought a great corruption to this place. It must be destroyed. The source of this is 2 floors above us, in the tombs. This source is the symptom, the corruption that alters the mind of the groundskeeper you met. The fungus that attacked you along the path. It is not human. It is not natural, and it will try to kill you. The corruption outside creeps ever closer. You must find a way to destroy the source and purify this place before it gets here and overruns you all. And any of you that look back through the doorway, you can see the number of violet fungi have only increased, and they are slowly creeping closer and closer to this tower. What do you all want to do?
Eleanor's hanging out?
She's just kind of hovering there amidst you all.
Okay.
I guess we go up, but Ajax, is your shoulder all right?
Oh, yeah, no, it's not the shoulder, sorry. And I just kind of like pull the glove off of my hand, and that shit is mangled. It looks like this has been broken, like every bone has been broken all the way up and down the arm, either several times or all of them at once. And it's just scarred and fucked up. Sorry, just, that's normal, actually. Just give me a second. I don't suppose we want to take like a quick sit or anything.
I mean, I could take a quick look and then come back down if it's dangerous. But time might be of the essence. Looks at the smashed door.
Yeah. To be fair to me, I didn't expect it to like explode. I thought that maybe I would hit it and it would slide or something, that it was like kind of stuck. And then I kind of shattered it. That's my bad. I did not think that I was strong enough to do
Eleanor
that.
will say, that was actually pretty cool. That's the
Thank
greatest feat of strength I've ever seen in, well, I was going to say in my life, but I guess I no longer have that.
Okay, I guess move it up it is.
There's a lot.
we-
There's a lot of fun jokes to make. You know, because that nice pause of just, you know, when I was alive, it gets people. It's fun. Try it.
So you guys gonna head up the stairs there?
I guess.
Well, cool. I'll move you all into the next chamber.
Okay.
On this map, it's in the upper right corner where you all are.
What the fuck are those things?
Probably bus.
So as you go up to the next floor of this tower, you can see that there are many faded oil paintings and well-spotted skylar. You see busts of which you assume to be familial ancestors lining the walls. And as you come up, you can see angled stone above you, and just looking slightly back down through this room, you can see where it looks like another stairway would go up to the next level. You see, again, clusters of all these knotted black vines that go up the walls, and there are many hanging from the ceiling that reach downward, almost like hands trying to reach out and grasp whatever they can touch. There's probably maybe 6 to 8 inches of clearance between the tallest of you and these vines reaching downward. And the entire air has this slight haze to it, almost like an extremely light rainfall, like when it's completely misting here, the point where even if you have your hood up, it does just no use because you just walk into it. And if you're wearing glasses, it's blinding because, yeah, that is kind of this whole place is like. Go ahead and I'd like everybody just roll an investigation check as you look about this room.
That's an 18.
18 as well.
Why? I don't see shit.
You're just kind of enamored by this haze that's in this room. How'd Ajax do?
15.
15. You just made it. I'm pretty happy right now. So Dinka, you're like somebody who's on LSD at a Tool concert, just looking around at everything, and you're just mesmerized by anything around you. I will not say whether or not that's an autobiographical reference.
Tool concert?
It was a good time. It was a great time.
I believe you.
Great time. One of the best shows I've seen. That said, the other three of you notice there's this one painting in particular. It appears to be sort of this middle-aged woman with this almost cruel smile to her face, and there's a placard on it that this was Eleanor's grandmother, the name listed Beatrice. And what stands out to you, though, is you're looking at what she's wearing in this painting.
Wow, she's
Some
dressed
of
like a whore.
Jewelry on her, almost. As you can tell, she was clearly a sorceress of a Dark
right.
Order. And we all know Dark Order sorceresses are extremely hot. That is just the rule. So if they aren't a sex worker, you kind of wish they were one, because you just want to know what that experience is going to be like.
Let's be clear, I was not saying whore to denigrate sex workers. I was saying horde.
I did not think you were. I did not think you were at all. I'm just saying.
Buddy, it's been great. We're gonna have another apology video real quick, just apologizing.
Damn. I am listening and learning. I am so sorry.
Got my buddy Logan Paul behind me.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Oh, it's crazy. Colleen Ballinger is here. She has a ukulele. It's been
Throw that
crazy.
ukulele right out the window.
Yes.
Rachel Dolezal has a prepared statement.
Oh, it's crazy. All right. Wow. There's a full. Anyway.
So while we are all looking at this,
I love you guys as a group. I just want to say that very briefly. You make me very happy. Thank you for being part of this.
I'm absolutely happy to be here. While we're all looking at this, I want to rummage through my disguise kit and see if I can find a dress that kind of looks like what Eleanor was wearing and put it on.
Roll percentile.
Okay. Fuck.
Outstanding. Let's go.
Okay, let's do this.
And the ones having you do percentile, while your character is mask, you're also a performer / metal performer.
Oh,
so like the odds that you would have a dress is not zero here.
Yeah, this is 71. 71 work? Great.
Yes, it does. It doesn't
Cool.
so much. It doesn't look like Eleanor's dress. You like with a little quick, work with a blade, kind of shredding it in a couple places. Like I can make a roughed up version. You feel like it'd be close-ish. While this is happening, I do need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucker.
Seems about right.
I'm literally just minding my business.
That is a
Put the dice away. Put the dice away, Jordan.
I heard a 6 up there for die. What did Denka get, Jordan? An
I
8.
threw it
Cool.
across the room. That's what I
Good.
got.
Yeah, I accidentally bounced my D4 across the room. I have to go looking for that when we're done.
And a reminder
about-
to you that you do have your inspiration if you need it there, Riel.
Oh, I do. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Sorry. So the liar fell. Anyway, I'm gonna use that inspiration and re-roll that.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have
Yeah,
inspiration
Yeah, 'cause
from the
I have
DM. That's true.
inspiration, Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
inspiration from the DM.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I rolled a
You're-
19.
I think you're fine. How
I
about
rolled a
Rael?
natural 20 for 21.
Oh,
Nice. And that ended up being a 14 for me.
That would be a 14. This makes me happy. This actually makes me really happy that this
Hey.
was only on
Jordan?
the guy who thinks dumping Constitution is a fun way to play a game. I love
put
this.
some Constitution on Denka.
I know you did. That's why I'm so happy it happened to this character. Because you and I go back and forth about this tons.
Why are
you
we-
all watch
why are-
as Denka just like blam, just falls to the ground asleep.
Great.
Huh.
Hey.
is he
Dinka?
dead?
He's
Kick him a
asleep.
little bit?
He looks. Yeah. Do a medicine check.
Oh,
I mean, you don't need a medicine. You can tell he's asleep.
Can I do a
Alright.
medicine check to see if I can wake him up?
Go down there.
You don't even need a medicine check to wake him up. You can just give a little nudge,
Oh.
nudge, and he'll.
I mean, Riel just kicked him.
Yeah. Great.
Sure.
That'll
So-
do.
Denka, you wake up. Here's what I need you to do for me. What memory do you permanently lose?
Oh. Okay.
What the fuck do you mean?
Great.
I feel like it was very clear.
Love
What
that
the fuck?
question.
Fucking Jennifer Lawrence meme.
I
What does that
think
mean? What do you mean?
Just for the fun, he's gonna remember
This
the memory
is-
that he loses.
This is a core memory, by the way.
Yeah,
Lose a
the memory
core
that he
memory.
loses from back when he was alive is gonna be of his aunt that taught him how to cook. And just like didn't really teach any recipes, but she helped. She was the nurturing,
Mhm.
while the rest of the family was while the rest of the family was either in the hells or just out working the entire time. So he completely loses the memory of his core caretaker.
Oof.
You
Yeah,
know that you
let's
know
go
how to
with that.
cook. You have no idea who taught you how. It's gone. No matter how much you think about it. You know cooking's important to you. There's just the sense as you wake up. It's important. You have no idea why.
Cool.
You good, dude? You alright?
That's. I could really use some soup.
Could everyone give me a perception check?
I think you have some left over. Damn, this dice is doing great for me today. I'm rolling a metal dice, which I don't normally do. It's,
That's a 5.
Don't you worry about it then. With that 5.
Cool.
17.
17.
Perception, yeah?
Yeah.
28.
22.
Switching dice works.
How about Rael?
8.
8. Yeah, Rael doesn't worry about it either. Ajax, both you and Denka notice something very significant. These tendrils that were reaching downward, you notice as they're starting to grow and thicken and are very much looking just like the violet fungi you saw outside, and you can see where it looks like a full-size one is almost ready to drop to the ground. Denka, what you notice is amongst all the different busts and artwork in this room, there is one thing that stands out very, very different. There are a handful of statues, and they're all dusty. And while most of them are of some sort of carved stone, there is this one shining. There's a thin layer of dust over it, but it still somehow seems to shimmer through it. This fairly large, almost silver-colored bird.
So, I mean, in response to that, I would just. So we should get out of this room now. But first, I'm looking
Upstairs.
at this.
Up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs.
Stairs,
I
upstairs.
cast Disguise Self to look like Eleanor. Just
Okay.
in the dress, real quick.
Great.
Before we, okay, I use my Masquerade tattoo. You see the ink sort of float up, cast, and
Love it.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
what's the silver bird? Is that a real bird? Do we see a real bird, or is it an item?
I'm shoving both you and Riel up the stairs. Get
Love it.
upstairs.
Love it.
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
going. I'm going.
I'm just gonna assume
what's
that this
the-
one is the one that has the bird at it.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just gonna
at the
take a closer look.
I'm up the stairs.
Give me an investigation check.
Bitch.
Or Arcana, your choice.
They're the same. So give me that Arcana information.
What'd you roll?
Did you roll?
Oh, right. 21.
21. Looking at it, the size and just the shape of this statue, and then just kind of the platform it stands on, you've heard of things like this. There are statuettes at times of beasts that were created. It's fairly small. Like, it could fit in your pocket. But you know that there have been things like this created that could very much be used to almost come to life, to be almost an animal messenger, a figurine that may have wondrous power, if you will.
Yes. Jordan knows exactly what this is. So Denka's just gonna yoink that and head up the stairs.
Great.
As he yoinks that, can I make an insight check to see if this is the bird that pays the groundskeeper?
Yeah, you can. That can be an investigation
Yeah.
or nature.
Oh, an investigation or nature? Damn it. Because I got a nat 20 on an insight. But
Well,
you-
they shouldn't
hey,
have
fuck,
rolled it.
shouldn't have rolled it.
No. You got a nat
okay.
20.
I got a nat 20 on. Is my nature the same as my
It
insight?
It
No,
doesn't
it's
matter
plus
what it
2.
is. You rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a
Okay.
nice boy and award you.
So it's a
reward you.
22.
I'm going to reward you. No, this is not the same bird at all.
Awesome.
Not the fuck at all.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And Denka will be taken up the rear, and I'll put you down in the center. Is the third floor of this map. Jordan, you can add figurine of Wondrous Power Raven specifically to your inventory if you'd like.
Love that.
As you reach this floor, you can see that coffins and urns rest on the floor and various shelves all across this dusty chamber, and the roof here comes to a point about 30-35 feet above the center of the room itself. You can all see right now, thanks to the fact that Ajax has that dagger, but you notice that there are these 4 iron lamps hanging in this room, all currently unlit. And there are various coffins here, and you notice that one of them in particular, there are these thick black vines erupting from this one specific coffin. And you hear these voices. One of them is completely indistinguishable. You can't figure out what it's saying. It sounds like a woman's voice in the distance, but it's totally distorted and garbled. All you can pick up is it sounds angry. However, you do pick up a second voice, which also sounds like a woman's voice, the same woman's voice saying, "I have been sleeping, waiting for you, Eleanor."
I cast Prestidigitation on myself, disguised as Eleanor, to glow slightly.
Yeah?
I say, I am here, grandmother.
Make a performance check.
Okay, it's time for you to rest.
Make a performance check.
That is a 21.
Cool.
Wow.
Love it.
What an insane gambit. We love that for us.
Yeah. Oh, it's so wonderful. You, my granddaughter, made in my perfect loveliness, only to die. And you all hear a second voice come in going, There's something horrible in that tower. I can't remember what. You should probably get on down the road before anything bad happens. And you all hear, but only you, Shenka. You're the only one who recognizes this voice. And once you've got everything to a good boil, you bring it to a nice simmer. That's the secret. You don't want to overcook the vegetables. You got to get your soup good and boiling to get some of the flavor out of the bones. But if you overcook the vegetables, they'll get all mushy. You recognize the voice, but you can't fully place why. You know it's important. It's just tugging at your heart, your emotions, almost your soul.
Don't like this. Don't like this.
Nobody likes it.
Grandmother, I'm here to be interned. It's my time to pass, and it's your time as well. Interred. Shit. I got this.
Well then, your remains were always meant to rest with mine. Come closer.
I still have. So I'm gonna take the remains over.
You go closer to the coffin?
That coffin is very far away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
You
what
know,
the plan was here.
I forgot what the plan was.
One thing you do notice is
I'm
the shelf along the north edge of the room, and there's another one sort of along the southeast corner of the room. That's where you see all the urns.
Great.
You don't see any of them anywhere near the coffin.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna sleep in the other room tonight. I'm gonna move just over here. My beloved grandmother. And then I'm gonna place the urn down there. I'm gonna go to the one to my right, I think.
Go ahead and move yourself on the map so I can see where you're going. Please and thank you.
Bada bing, bada boom. Right there, right in the middle.
You set the urn there?
Yeah.
As Dai does that, what's the rest of you doing, please?
Denka's just gonna kind of get a little in the way.
Uh-huh.
Not like fully in the way, because I am a coward.
Sure.
But like
yeah.
that cautious, like, oh, okay, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Cool.
Unsheathing my sword.
Yeah.
I'm stepping forward a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not stepping forward.
Yeah, Riel, if you make it out of this and I don't, send this fucking arm back to my mother. And I take a few steps forward.
Cool.
I'm ready.
I love it. Riel, what are you doing? Just gonna chill? And that's how I lost the other foot.
That is a wild tale that we will definitely have to recap in the talkback.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever tell it the same way again.
Oh,
But before that, we were getting how most of you were in this room. Rael, you were the only one that we hadn't ascertained if you were shifting your position at all from where you're at, with all these various noises coming from said casket with all the creepy vines growing out of it.
No, I am staying behind Ajax.
Beautiful. And then as all of that happens, there is this loud sound as the top of that casket just boosh explodes outward as you see this massive writhing pile of fungus lurch forward closer to the center of the room, and I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Mother, what big teeth you have.
If I can get 25 to 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 20 to 15.
18.
Okay. What'd you get, Ajax?
Dirty 1.
Yes.
I got a 12.
And the Mortis Node got a 15. So with that dirty 20, Rael, you are up first as you see this massive creature explode outward from this casket, long tendrils snaking off from it in every direction. You can just feel its essence aware of you. What do you want to do?
God, I really don't want to be up there. But I'll do it. Let's see. How far away is the node you said?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20. It is 25 feet away.
Can I Misty Step behind it?
If you used part of your movement, sure.
Okay, I will do that.
Cool. You are behind it.
Okay, and then I would
In
like
fact,
to...
I'll maybe put you back here in this little nook to get you a little further away.
Oh, even. Well, and then I'll just... Actually, I'll hide here so it doesn't know that I'm here.
Go ahead, yeah. Make a stealth check. Let's see if you can hide amongst the vines and whatnot.
Stealth, okay.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 23.
23. Yeah, you feel that it's aware of your essence in the room, but just the way that its form is shifting, none of the tendrils seem to be overly going towards your direction. You feel like it's not quite sure of where you are physically, that you were soft of footfall, and that it does not know specifically where you are. Anything for your action? Because that'd be movement bonus action.
I mean, yeah, you put me in a well-hidden spot, so I'm gonna hold my action to slice any tendrils that come at me.
If it comes towards you, you're gonna slice at it? I love it. I love it. I love it. Denka, what do you want to do?
So I'll use my bonus action to just kind of point. Oh, the fuck is that thing? And I'll cast my my blood curse at it. Blood curse of marked. It's basically hunters mark.
Yeah.
Well, Ajax, this has been a terrible idea, and I'm gonna slash it with my scimitar as I run up.
Great. Make an attack roll, please. Thank you.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 very much hits, so go and give me damage, please.
Alright. That is... Why? Don't roll that. That's the wrong weapon. 7 points of slashing damage. And then 4 necrotic.
Nice. You cut in it, damage definitely being done. You can hear just this voice crying out in pain. One feeling totally disembodied, the other one sounding like Beatrice the ancestor of Eleanor. And you can all hear this voice, but it only really means something to you, Denka. Auntie taught her to cook so well. I can still taste her recipes. I bet you wish you remembered them. Anything else for your turn?
No.
That's fine. It's the Mortis Node's turn. So first, it's going to lash out at you with a tentacle, Denka. That did not stay in there, so it doesn't count. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Had to happen.
Yep.
Had to happen. What was next to you?
Yeah.
Right before I got there. Yeah.
Good. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, I'll have you know, I rolled almost all ones, so you're definitely going to survive. So go ahead and take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
And
Oh, yeah.
And?
I don't. Okay. That's an 18 wisdom saving throw.
All right, you are fine. I won't reduce your wisdom score. So that is the first attack. And then the second one, let's see here. Between attacks, it is going to move, staying in melee with you there, Denka. And it is going to, die. You look enough like Eleanor. It is going to come out and it's going to swing a tentacle at you. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I think that does it.
All right. Wowzers. So go ahead and take, let's see here, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Huh?
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Cool. I can do that. It's a 9.
Ooh.
I don't think we're getting out of this one. I'm gonna be honest.
Please reduce your wisdom score by 3.
Okay.
By 3?
The total score there?
Yeah, whatever your wisdom score is. So if
Cool.
you say you have a, 13 wisdom, just throwing out random numbers, it'd be a 10 now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's your turn, though.
Yeah, bud. I react so viscerally and angrily. You fucking skag. You horrendous. No good. Evil sorceress. First you sully our family's name, then you sully our family's crypt. You dress hideously. You have no power over me, grandmother. And I cast Vicious Mockery. That's what I got.
Yeah.
She's got to make a saving throw of 13, which I feel like she probably can. But we'll
What's
do
the
it.
save? Because
13. 13 wisdom.
13 wisdom. Oh,
Yeah.
she gets a bonus to those.
Cool.
Fuck. So that's an 8.
Yes. Okay. Working.
That's what I get for getting cocky. That's my fault.
that's only 3. But I'm looking her dead in the eye as I have 1 hit point left.
Oh, shit.
And she can get fucked.
Wow. Ajax, what do you got, my friend?
Oh, not a lot, my man. All right.
All right.
So, I am going to move up next to Denka. For all the good that's going to do us, I'm gonna move up to Denka. I have been holding that stupid dagger, cause I wasn't sure if I could put it away or if I needed to be holding it the whole time, so I've been holding it like very dumbly in this hand, like
Sure.
wedged it through the. So I
I
like
support
very
it.
awkwardly, very awkwardly try to take the shield off. Ow! And then I'm gonna take a fucking sword and a dagger.
Love it. Make some attack rolls, please.
Because we're not making out of this, you guys.
Use the dagger
Not
with your
making out of
strong
this.
hand.
You guys with my strong hand.
I did tell
Oh,
you this
boy.
series of games had a high probability of death.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, the first one is a 14.
14 will hit. Go ahead and give me damage on it.
Okay. What do I? Oh God, guys, I'm panicking. I don't know how this game works anymore.
What is a dungeon or a dragon? What am I doing
Yeah.
here?
What is this ampersand doing? Is it supposed to be there? All right, so that's 8 points of damage
Nice.
with that one. A dagger is with dexterity, though, isn't it?
It can be strength.
Yeah.
Can it be strength?
Oh.
Yeah, all
Okay.
finesse means is you can use dex.
Okay, but I don't get my proficiency with my offhand, I think.
It's
So-
you don't get your ability mod on the damage. You still get proficiency on the attack. It's just the damage you don't get your ability mod, I believe.
And it is a +1 dagger.
You would still get the +1.
And it's a +1 dagger. Okay, so this one definitely hits. That's crazy. That's a fucking 19 to hit.
Yeah, so this would just be a D4 +1.
Just a D4 +1. Ooh, baby, that's a 4 plus
Oh,
1,
nice.
5.
So yeah, you all watch.
Action
It's just
surge with the short sword again.
love it. Yes, please.
God. 18 to hit.
He still hits. Give me damage.
7 points of damage.
So you all watch Ajax tossing this shield down. Her left arm, all kinds of fucked. She swings the short sword up into this mortis node, cutting a good chunk out of it, and then bringing the dagger down into it deep, tearing at the same spot where the short sword had opened. And as you pull the dagger down, you can see where the wound is gaping, and just steeling yourself, you invert the short sword, bringing it down one more time. And when it gets stuck, you bring your bad arm around, just slam that down so the sword tears outward, causing this massive gash in the side of the creature. Nicely done.
Thank you. I dropped the dagger with that action because there's no way in hell that I can hold it for that long. So I also now can't see.
Yeah, as you drop, you are now completely
Oh, yeah.
blind.
Yeah.
Let's just take away your vision.
Yeah. Well, it's in front of me, so.
Mhm.
As far as you know.
I mean, can I use my? Can I use my? That's my phone is actually. I'm gonna swipe down to try to find it again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on your turn.
You
Yeah.
become Velma Dinkley.
Rael, you're up.
My dagger. I can't see without it.
I feel bad for hiding. But
You should.
I thought it wasn't going to move over there, so I guess I'm jumping into the fray. Not literally, there's no room for me to jump in here.
Mhm.
The ceiling's 30 feet high. You can do some boingy boingy. Don't sell yourself short. I believe in you.
Alright, boingy boingy, come on down. Attack on
Yeah.
Titan.
Yeah, you could boingy boingy right up onto that thing.
Great.
With one ring, Rael has multi-classed from Rogue into Dragoon.
Okay. So
Was that
I
a
did-
Final Fantasy IV reference?
Or any of them.
I mean, well, Kane in 4 was specifically known for the jump, so.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I'm about to die. If you could do anything.
I'm doing it. I rolled a natural 20 to hit.
Yo!
Now, you got sneak attack, so
And it's, yeah, it's like, and it's engaged, so.
roll all those
Sneak
dice.
attack crit.
So, okay. I don't play rogues. I double both dice?
You do,
Yeah.
so your
Yeah.
weapon die and your sneak attack die. So
Right.
your weapon's a rapier, so you roll 2d8 plus 2d6 plus your dex mod.
Okay. Do I double the die or double the roll?
Your pick.
I'm gonna double the roll.
Love it. Yeah, I just ask people to be consistent, but I don't care what you pick. I like rolling big fistfuls of dice. Whenever I crit, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna double the dice. But people who like to double the roll, I'm fine with that.
Okay. That is gonna be 15 piercing damage.
Holy crap! Very nice.
Get
So
its ass.
you all watch as this creature, damage being done to many of you, all of a sudden, just out of the shadows, the form of Rael tearing through the air, rapier inverted, plunges deep into the center of this thing. And Rael, you plant one boot into it, and you all think that they're about to launch off of it, but using just physical, like, momentum, almost like a pole dancer, you find yourself just invert, and then you take your other boot, reaching what would now be vertical to you stepping down because you're now inverted, stepping off of that, and you launch yourself offward, almost doing like sort of a round off cartwheel style, landing facing away from it, just this massive tear in the side of it from where you horribly cut into this creature. Significant damage done. Rael.
I'm going to try,
Denka, that makes it your turn.
Somehow you live like I y'all village, and I slice at my wing one more time, and to light my scimitar on fire.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank you.
So I'll take the right damage. Yes, I have consistently rolled ones when I hit myself to start the Crimson Right, and I love it.
So you're not going to mollymock yourself. That's good.
Nah,
Not yet.
Well, not yet. And then I'll hit with the Sassy Scimitar.
Great.
And that's 17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit.
Okay. So that's 4, 9 regular slashing,
9.
3 fire,
Okay.
and 4 necrotic.
So, cutting into your wing, your crimson right, going into your blade, you see where Rael had just cut into this creature. You focus your attack right on that. This being the most significant wound this creature has taken, and cutting into it. You can all hear this shriek in your minds, just this combined disembodied voice with the voice of Beatrice as Denka tears into it. Very significant damage being done. It is having trouble holding itself together, but it is still in one piece. It's the Mortis Node's turn.
Cool.
A couple of things happen here. You see as two of these fungi appear near the stairs.
Fuck off.
And you see as two more drop down near the node itself. Don't worry, I'll show where they're at.
It's fine. I don't think it's gonna matter.
The node making 2 attacks. It doesn't like a lot of you. Rael, you did the most significant damage to it, so its first attack's on you.
Cool.
It's a natural 1, so that one won't hit. Rael currently survives, but since you did the most damage, it's going to attack you again. That is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. So you are going to suffer.
I am going to suffer, thank you.
Period.
Well, I rolled pretty low on that. You're going to suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage. But I do also need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
You succeed. Your wisdom score is not reduced. However, let's see how many of these violet fungi can act on its turn. One of them
Motherfuck.
can.
God's sake.
Oh, and let's see here. None of them can reach Ajax. One can reach... You know what? Dai, you've been posing as the daughter. They just don't like you.
Cool.
What was the plan again?
Is to try to talk our way out of it and calm
How's
people
that-
down.
How's that going?
As I see this fungus growing by me, I could be like, "Hey, Eleanor, bud, I know you're down there. Any help would be awesome right
Dai?
now."
That's a natural 19 to hit.
Cool.
Go ahead and take 2 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down. I'm down.
Your turn's next. I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Yeah, bud.
And don't tell us. Don't tell us what it is.
Uh-huh.
Message
Where's
it.
my-
Message it to Bjorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go get my taking off cat.
Okay.
I like how Monica plays the game. Just tell the DM. Don't tell anybody.
I
That's-
gotcha.
Yeah, no, we don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. There's nothing we can do anyway. Just tell Bjorn. I don't want to know.
Yeah, alright.
I
Let me
know
go,
how
Bjorn.
much. I know how much. I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled that? Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh.
I have seen that number before in my life.
Yeah.
Ajax, what do you got?
Can I pick up the dagger? Is the question. I can see it now.
How do you think you can see the dagger?
Because my scimitar's on fire.
Scimitar's
Never
on
mind.
fire.
Okay, got it. Yes, that would be enough light. Yes, you may pick up
Okay.
the dagger.
Okay. It hurts. It hurts me very badly to do it, but I got to. Fucking
Sure.
short sword and dagger again. I might not have mobility in this arm at all at the end of this fight, but
Yeah, make some attack rolls. As you pick up the dagger, instantly your vision comes back to you.
oh,
Before you
Right.
make any attack rolls,
Yeah.
give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can hold on to this dagger.
yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, easy. 22.
22. As you pick it, you feel the pain.
Yeah.
Flooding through you. It is fucking agonizing. But as your vision goes outward, you see that Dai is on the ground, unconscious, bleeding. And just the sight of that, you're a warrior, you're a fucking protector. That is how you do things. And if you have anything to say about it, there is no one who will fall on your fucking watch. Make your attacks.
Seventeen to hit.
17 definitely hits. Give me damage on that, please.
Six slashing damage.
6 point of damage. You carve into it with your short sword, its body buckling, barely holding its form. You watch as its tendrils are hitting the ground, trying to keep it upward. Every now and then, like a small tendril just shooting out of somewhere, trying to keep this form upright as it just jerks about. You can make the offhand attack.
Roll 20.
So double the dice, then add +1.
Oh, it's completely useless for a D4, but hey,
2d4 +1.
we're doing it. Okay.
Before you say what the damage is, just in case of something, I don't have a pen handy. I see what I'm gonna do. This is so dumb, but just for reasons. Okay, I'm keeping my hands on either side of this, so I can't type anything else. What'd you roll?
6 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this? That's how many hit points it had left. She's like, I don't want anybody calling me on bullshit like they think I fudged it. Just 20 points left. How do you want to do this?
Fuck.
Take out my hat out of respect.
It's with my bad hand, so I come down. I'm just tearing at that same spot over and over again. With that, I just kind of let the short sword go, and I use both, just yelling, because that is fucking agony on my arm. I shove it in using my good arm as well, just as deep as I can get it.
And you all see as Ajax letting her short sword drop to the ground with her bad arm plunging this dagger in, the other hand on top of it, and then so similar to this human battering ram that broke through the heavy stone door to get in here, throwing her shoulder into it. You watch this entire creature splits in half, sloughing off to either side, and you see instantly the fungi that were closing in to attack instantly sloughed to the ground, inert. You can see the vines already starting to recede, and you hear a few things. The first thing you all hear is Eleanor's voice as her urn was set on the shelf amongst the others. Thank you for letting me rest. I shall bestow my blessing upon you all. But the other thing you hear is far less pleasant as you hear this angry, agonized voice of Beatrice combined with the node saying, living, I have been your plague, and dying, I shall be your death. And the remnants of the Mortis node lash out in all directions, smashing into the walls of this tower. And you can hear them begin to rumble, and you see dust coming down. This building is completely unstable, and we're staying in initiative order. Rael, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna
You don't
go,
think you have long before this thing topples down around you.
I'm gonna go pick up Die.
Okay. Give me either. You can either make an athletics check, or if you're not proficient in athletics, you can straight up make a dexterity check to see if you can flip Die up onto your shoulder and move along with him.
Okay, I'm gonna do a dex check.
Cool. We're just going to see how much this is going to hinder your movement.
That is 15.
15. You're a level 2 rogue. You have cunning action, correct?
I do.
Excellent. So you all watch as Rai just darts over, lifting up Die onto their shoulders and just bolts off down the stairs at a breakneck pace. Don't worry about the maps. I'll keep track of everything you need. I got the distances. So Rai, that is your turn. Denko, what are you doing?
In the smashing of the walls and stuff,
Yeah.
did it break any holes?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to. God, this is dumb. I'm going to. If I use my action not to move, like if I use my action to do something other than to dash, could I move Ajax along with my movement speed without using their movement?
Depends on what you're trying to do. I'll put it this way. I'll let you roll for it. We'll see what the heck happens.
I've gotten airborne, and I'm just trying to speed both of us along.
Uh-huh.
My sword and my shield! My sword and my shield!
Well, we'll see what happens. You, my good friend Denka, go ahead and make an athletics check, and Ajax, for your sword and your shield, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Or I'll put it this way: if you don't want to get pushed along, you can make a strength saving throw instead.
Oh, I go for my sword and my shield.
You're going for them?
It's a 4.
It's a 4. What'd you get on your roll there, Denka?
15.
Yeah, Ajax, you are pushed along. Your short sword and shield are left behind a bit.
I'll
there.
buy you a new one.
Denka, you don't really get to use your full movement because you are pushing along.
Yeah.
Ajax. Die. Make another death saving throw for me, please.
Yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good to
That's,
know. I appreciate that. Interesting.
Very good.
That is going to bring it to Ajax. You are at the top of these stairs, slightly down them. You have no doubt that if you started booking down now, you would have plenty of time to get out before a lot of this shit goes down. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use the help action to speed me and Denka along. So I will just be aiding Denka in moving both of us. I'm moving, but we're moving together, I assume. Yeah.
You would be moving separately here from this, because Denka was like shoving you along.
I'm not going. I'm not leaving Denka last in here. I'm not that. I can't do it. So I'm
Look.
bringing Denka with me.
Make an athletics check.
I can't not do that.
I love this. Make an athletics check.
Natural 1.
You go to pull Denka along, and while these fungi have largely dissolved, your boot kind of slips on it. You fall prone.
Down the
getting
stairs.
Back up.
Yeah,
You fall
that's why I'm
flat
partly
before
down the stairs. Okay.
Actually,
I just. Go
Yeah.
ahead. I
Down
fall
the
down the stairs, right?
down the stairs. So as you all
go.
tumble down the stairs,
Come on. Go.
Ajax, you take 1
Yeah.
point of bludgeoning damage for falling down the stairs,
Fine.
and Denka, you take
What? Why
4 points of bludgeoning damage for falling down the
Why
stairs.
is taking damage?
Because you each, I'm rolling damage
God
separately for
damn
each of
it.
you.
Yep. That's fine.
Sorry. Come on.
So
What are you standing around for? Great. Can I use the rest of my movement to move
I mean,
also?
that's
Was that my movement? Down the
Yeah.
stairs was my
Ba-
movement?
basically, yeah.
All right.
Rael, that is your turn. You are carrying Die here. Because you're a rogue, if you were in a cunning action, I'm pretty sure you can completely get out of here with him, I think. Let me just real quick do my math
That's what
on
I
this.
would like to do.
And the thing is, I believe you. Oh wait, I was wrong about where Ajax and Denka should get you over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60, 70, 70, 80, 85, 90. Yeah. Because you can cunning action and move and dash, Rael and Die, you guys are out of this tower, out of everything.
No, just don't die on me. Die.
I mean, I'm not breathing, so you can't tell either way.
I know.
You don't know.
Doing my-
You just don't know. Denka, it's your turn. Rocks are
Oh,
starting
you-
to fall in here.
you go.
Things are,
You
are just crumbling. This place is starting to calm down.
Look, okay, how about instead of helping each other, we just go together?
Right. Good.
All right,
You
and I'll
first.
just double move alongside Ajax.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'd be 5. $10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as you can get right there, Denka.
My
You're-
movement is 35.
It's 35? Oh, you 2 more. That's as far as you can get right there, Denka. So you're still in here. Die, I need a death saving throw from you, please.
Yes, you do, don't you? That's cool. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're doing it.
You see how much
We
more
are.
tense it is when we don't know?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a thing.
That's interesting. That's not
That's really
That's
interesting,
something.
actually. That
that's something.
is fascinating. Let's
Wild.
be honest, interesting. That is fascinating, and I'm interested to see how that plays out, because that is not where I saw everything existing.
Any of that mean?
We can
I don't know
circle
what any
back
of
to that.
Yeah, we'll circle
We
back.
can table it for now.
Ajax, I assume you're just going to double dash here.
Correct.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5,
my
10,
movement's only
15, 20,
30.
25. Hang on, I'll give you one more. 30. Ajax and Denka, you are almost out of here. Let's bring it back down up to Rael. Rael, if you would like, you can make a medicine check to see what state Die is in. And see
Kill
if there's
him.
anything to do about it.
If I open Dai's eyes, will they dilate at all? Did that go away with your death?
Do I
No,
look like a
it's-
doctor to you?
It's right. What it says is deathless state. You do not breathe.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, you're
And then
dealing with
also-
you're dealing with a
Is-
dampier here, so it's
Yeah.
very difficult to know.
Oh, but that's exactly
They've
it.
done it before.
Yeah.
The eyes would dilate.
Yeah.
Can they use
But
advantage
but
on
we've
that because they've done it
seen-
before?
Yeah. We've
done it
seen
before.
the eyes because of the fog thing.
And you've also done a successful medicine check on him before.
On this person.
I'll put it this way: you give me a medicine check, I'll tell you what happens. Okay.
Okay.
It's
I got a
par
zero.
for the course. Sounds like.
What number is that? It's not a good one.
Uh-oh.
4.
4. Your adrenaline is just thundering through your system. You are having trouble holding your hands steady to hold the eyes open. Every time you're trying to lift the eyelid, it just slaps back shut. You cannot find yourself able to get a good idea. You actually have to stop and take a deep breath and just hold your hands to try and steady them. So unfortunately, you don't know. Denka, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You are 15 feet from safety.
Go. You gotta go.
I'm not going to run without Ajax, but because it's such a short distance, I will hold my action to run right after
Oh,
Ajax passes me.
You bastard! You bastard! The lair is between you and me! You could die here, you fool! You fool!
Okay. Die.
No!
Give me a death saving throw. Action's been called. I love this.
Okay. All right.
We know Dai wasn't dead yet.
Well,
We know that.
Die.
mm-hmm.
What is the last thing you think of?
No!
In my semi-deathless state as I was, I think the last inklings of my humanity come to me. For a brief moment, I remember my mother, who was a half elf, was an elf, she was half elf originally. My hand, in my last moment, goes to my pendant of Coralon Larathian, and you hear me. Rael, you hear in Elvish, Hi Coraline Charchelez-vous, which starts a prayer. Coraline, may your grace grant me serenity, grant me peace. May you grant me victory over all of my... And then I don't finish the prayer.
I want you to roll me percentile dice. And I will tell you before you roll, I'll tell you what this is a modified divine intervention. If on percentile dice you roll a 5 or lower, you will be stabilized. Anything above a 5, you're dead. There's a 5% chance. Percentile dice. I'm telling you what you need to roll before you roll it. Because that was fucking beautiful, and I reward that shit.
I'm gonna just let you see this one, bud.
Okay. This prayer, in this moment, you see Coraline reach out to you and take your hand. And you are guided into the realm beyond. You feel your spirit leave what was no longer your mortal body. This Dhampir form. Not who you were ever meant to be. Life had passed you by long ago. And in this moment, you know you are being given peace. And you reach your end. Ajax, it's your turn.
I double dash.
Okay. Ajax, you charge outside. Now, Denka, you said that after Ajax went past you was going to be your action.
I am grabbing them around the waist as I run it, like a fucking linebacker tackling. I'm taking them over my shoulder with me. I'm not playing this game with you.
Make an athletics check.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. Dirty 20.
Ajax, you've seen a lot in your short time traveling with this group, or I guess groups would almost be more applicable for the fact that you already lost a member. And while Denka was someone that you only met in the midst of chaos, he's proven a worthy ally. He's been willing to risk himself for any and all of you. And while you mourn the loss of your sword and shield already, you understand why he did what he did. Because he gave a shit. And the least you can do is return the favor. And at a full sprint, you hook him around the waist, placing him over your right shoulder, holding him as tightly as you can with your good arm, and then latching your bad arm on top of that, and then just pulling down. Pain be damned. And you charge outwards, and barely an instant after you cross the threshold, the stones of this entire mausoleum come crashing down. And the relief is brief as you both now see Rael kneeling over the dead form of Daemus.
I have medicine, so I'm gonna.
Dice gone. Dice gone.
No, that's not acceptable. So I'm gonna try and do fucking battle battle medicine.
Make a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
21.
I'm right there beside you.
Did you roll a natural 20?
Natural 19.
Sorry.
21.
He's gone.
No, I'm going again. No. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but that wasn't natural 20. But it doesn't matter. I tried so hard, though. You have no idea how hard I'm trying.
The one thing that natural 20 does is, on the other side, Diamus, you've already found yourself mingling with bards and entertainers of decades and centuries gone past, and you're brought to a stage. The person who escorts you says they've been waiting for you. So, show them who you are. And lights come up, and you see just this absolute sea of individuals. But right down at the front, right up against the stage, looking up at you, cheering. You're aware enough to know this is not Ajax herself. But the resemblance is so uncanny that this must be an ancestor. And you can almost feel and hear that somewhere across existence itself, those who still live are cheering for you. And this song is for all of them. And I want you to roll me a performance check with advantage.
Can I sing first?
I would love it if you would, please.
This one's called Walk Into the Sea. Ooh, emotion. It's a terrible performance. My heroes have been conquered. Conquer worms no more. I walk into the sea to escape the coming storm. That was the last song written by Draco Lich Fistfight. And that is a natural 1. Nope, no, it's not. It's a 6. It's a 20. What's going on here? It's a 20. It's a dirty 20.
I'm guessing the first one was a 1, but the second one was the.
No, that just says a 1 flashed on my screen, but it was
I saw performance check of 20 on my screen.
Yeah,
So did
that's what I
I,
saw too. Despite all the tears, is Diamus is crying in the shaky voice.
You're not alone, my friend.
I hope you can hear that.
Somehow, across space, time, planes, all of existence, somehow, amongst all of it, you hear this music come through, and it's nothing short of a thing of beauty. The three of you who survive, you know he's at peace. He will be performing until all the planes dissolve into nothingness, before everyone who yearns to hear, those who live for an audience. Daemus, in this moment, you know you're at peace.
All right,
The
fucking
years
brag
of
about it.
Undeath
Asshole.
are behind you. And well, maybe there was more to be done with a group of musicians that saw a like purpose with you. You're where you belong.
Now let's
And as you rip into your next song, the pit does activate. Individuals from various times in history finding a beautiful cacophony and violence of support of a musician who gives a shit. For the rest of you, you laid Eleanor to rest, her spirit departing to the afterlife, and, well, Baron Henrik is still stricken with grief. He very quickly returns to health, his growing madness dissipating. He tells you all he can never repay you for the loss of your comrade. But he has a keep built for you on the outskirts of his city. And he pays each of you 1,000 gold pieces for your loss.
I don't want 1,000 gold pieces. I want a music venue.
And he tells you it will be done. There will be an amphitheater created with no expense spared. The focus on acoustics above all else. So no matter what a patron pays for their attendance to this venue, they will hear the same quality performance, so that no one who is able to shell out more to sit near the front will hear anything better than those who stand just outside the last bit of seating, able to catch a listen to what the performers deliver. He tells you this will be done. You all level up. And before the next adventure, you may select with DM approval an uncommon magic item. And as much as I and we will all miss Diamus, I greatly look forward to who steps in to help continue the adventures of this quartet. But that is not for now. That is for another time when we see what chaos awaits.